Hi there, my name is Joseph Anderson, and welcome to another episode of Return Missionary University. Whether you've been back 10 days, 10 months, 10 years, and even if you never served a mission, this is still the place for you to learn to become your best self. This entire month, we've spent a lot of time focusing on relationships, but today we're going to look at part 2 of what to do when you're single. If you haven't already, feel free to go back and watch part 1 later. It can be challenging at times being single, especially with all the pressure in our LDS culture to get married. But here are actions 4 to 7 that you can take when you're single. Number 4, exercise. Exercise will change your life. When you exercise, you create endorphins that tell your body to feel good. Not to mention, if you want to attract someone with a great physique, then you need to also have an awesome physique. Remember, no matter what your excuse is, I've heard them all. Be the exception instead of the excuse. Nick Vujicic, a famous motivational speaker, was actually born without arms or legs and keeps himself in excellent shape. Now, what's your excuse? As Harvey McKay says, winners set goals. If you make it a necessity to get in shape, you will get in shape and you will feel great. Start exercising today, even if it's just a walk around the block or a few push-ups. Before starting any serious exercise program, consult with your physician. 5th, develop a new talent. When you were a little kid, what talent did you want to develop? Did you want to become an artist? Did you want to play the guitar? Did you want to learn a new language? Now is the time. Now is your opportunity to develop whatever talents you want to. When you get into a relationship, you won't have near the time that you have now. As we develop a new talent, we experience growth and progress, which helps us feel good. 6th, serve others. When you start to focus on other people and the challenges that they have, you begin to forget your own. Believe it or not, there are many people out there that have worse problems than you do. It is often through service opportunities that our lives are blessed the most. It makes us happy and we feel productive. There are many soup kitchens and other opportunities to serve. However, service can also be as simple as calling up a friend and seeing how they're doing, or just smiling at a stranger. There's a lot of spiritual service we can do, whether it's going to the temple, doing work for your ancestors. There's a lot of good that comes from that. I kind of believe on that note, when we do work for them, it's kind of like they all have our back on the other side, and that's a pretty good thing to have. And we generally get much more than we give when we serve. I'm sure you've had that experience in your life where you've served somebody and you felt like you got so much out of it, and so did they. And that's what life's really about. And who knows, you may even meet the love of your life while doing service. 7th, and last, but most importantly, have fun. Enjoy your life. C.S. Lewis stated that most people spend their lives doing neither that which they ought to do, nor that which they love to do. Do what you love to do. You only have one life, so you might as well enjoy it. Contrary to popular belief, you can be happy without a relationship. You can be just as happy as you decide that you want to be. There are plenty of single groups out there that have similar interests as yours. Join a gym. Join a rec league of your favorite sport. Go on some good trips with groups of friends. Go hiking. Maybe it's as simple as treating yourself to an ice cream cone or going out and flying a kite. Don't say, I will be happy when I'm married. As Sean Acor, the author of The Happiness Advantage, says, oftentimes people think that happiness follows success. But it's actually the other way around. Success follows happiness. Yes, it can be challenging at times to be single, watching all your friends have their experiences. But to be honest, when I lived in BYU up in Provo, it was interesting because you go to a grocery store, and one aisle, you'd see this couple that they were newlyweds, they'd been married they were newlyweds, so they'd been married hardly at all. And they were so happy and in love and just amazing. But then you go to the next aisle over and you see that husband and wife with the 4 kids screaming at each other. That definitely puts things in perspective. So no matter where you're at, enjoy your life where you're at right now. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Return Missionary University. Feel free to share it with any friends that you know that are single and always complaining about being single. Once again, we look forward to seeing you next week. Have a great day.